Joining us now is Hillary Fordwich, president and founder of Strelmark. Hillary, great to see you again. Let's start with Hunter Biden's meltdown. During an interview with YouTube personality Andrew Callaghan, he claimed that Joe Biden could have won the election and it's essentially the Democrats' fault because they did not remain loyal to his father. Take a look at this.
Him, and everybody around him. I don't have to be nice. Number one, I agree with Quentin Tarantino. George Clooney is not a actor. He is a I don't know what he is. He's a brand. And by the way, and God bless him. You know what? He supposedly treats his friends really well. You know what I mean? Buys them things. And he's got a really great place in Lake Como. And he's great friends with Barack Obama. You, what do you have to do with anything? Why do I have to listen to you? What right do you have to step on a man who's given 52 years of his life to the service of this country and decide that you, George Clooney, are going to take out basically a full-page ad in the New York Times to me and James Carville, who hasn't run a race in 40 years?
Wow, he's charming, isn't he? Look how many F-bombs he used in the space of, 30 seconds. He went on to say that the Democratic Party is not dead, though, and there are strong leaders such as Tim Walz, and no, that is not a joke. I want to get to the Hunter Biden laptop in a moment where he defends himself, which is unbelievable. But what did you make of what he had to say there about the Democrats and the rant against George Clooney and others?
Well, first of all, pleasure to be back with you, Gabriella. But this is a ghastly topic because I had to watch it because I knew I'd be doing this hit. Otherwise, I don't think I could have endured it, really. They always say that expletives are for those that have an insufficient vocabulary to express themselves. So first of all, he can't express himself. He looked to me to be on some kind of drugs. And then very importantly, that was so scary and horrific, on the other hand, maybe very good. He said that if he was to run for president in 2 years, oh, please do, because I think it would be very good for Republicans, except we don't want to have to hear that. And I am so delighted that Sky News beeped out all of those expletives because it was boring, it was vulgar. And last but not least, I think, Gabriella, very seriously, how sad that a son of a president would stoop so low to speak like that. That is not an example for any child in this nation or any nation.
Completely agree with you. It really, we can laugh about it. It's entertaining because it's just so outrageous, so unhinged, but no one wants to listen to that. And look, he goes on to defend himself when he was asked about Hunter Biden's laptop. We were all told, of course, this was Russian disinformation until it came out that it was actually true, but this is what he had to say about it.
When they say Hunter Biden's laptop, what is it that they're talking about? Do you know?
Well, I know that your entire iCloud was connected to it, all of your personal text messages, private photos, all that kind of stuff.
Like everybody's laptop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you left it with a repair shop owner. Particularly, I think the New York Post was involved in the spearheading of this mass dissemination of your private materials. From what it seemed like, it was a lot of private text between you and your friends, family. Your entire sort of private life was on there.
Everybody has a digital life. Almost everybody has a digital life. Everybody has a digital life, pretty much. And that includes voicemails and pictures and text messages and emails and location data and, everything. Everybody, you do, everybody that is here right now. By whatever means, they got my digital footprint going back decades.
Oh, Hillary, everyone has a laptop. Only Hunter Biden's was filled with evidence of his drug use, sleeping with prostitutes, and of course contained evidence of influence peddling, all those details with his business meetings involving Ukraine, involving China, involving the big guy. But according to Hunter Biden, look, everyone has a laptop. Why are you looking at mine? It's absolutely outrageous. As you say, this is the former president's son. And this is a person who was found guilty of violating federal tax and gun laws, but of course received a pardon from his dad that dates back to January 2014, the year he joined Ukrainian energy company Burisma. I mean, if the Biden family name couldn't get any worse, any more damaged, I think Hunter might have just managed to do just that. What do you make of this?
I think you're right. And actually, something else I would suggest is the contrast between Hunter Biden actually and the Trump children. Let's look at give me the parent, I'll give you the child. It says actually a lot about Joe Biden that he has a son that turned out like this. And as we know, Joe Biden actually even has a granddaughter that he doesn't even acknowledge. And legitimate grandchild, but does not even acknowledge her while professing to be Catholic. But not only is his father obviously a hypocrite and somewhat crooked, that much evidence has demonstrated. Look at the Trump children. Look at how well-mannered they are. Look at how well-behaved they are. There's been none of these scandals whatsoever. No photograph. There's none of this. I think that says a lot about the families, the values, and how Joe Biden raised his son.